Daisy, you don't even look real. You know what I mean? You look crazy. Daisy, you don't even look real. Look at you. Pikachu. I fell from a tree. I broke my arm. I got a cast and no one would sign it. You were too young for signatures, but not too dumb to scribble a smart remark. Do you want to say hi to the people? Or what? Gosh. Daisy, say hi to the people. Daisy says hi back. Daisy says hello. Look at the camera. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. What are you doing? What does that look? Don't you dare look at me like that. Huh? Is that the look of why is there a camera lens 1 inch from my face? I understand that. I'm the cat paparazzi. Oh, baby. I'm sorry, honey. Can we look at your new cast? Ooh, you got a new cast. Are you tired? Did we forget to pick up pain medicines? Fuck, we did actually. Hello. Let's see her cast. There's her cast. Where's her cast? Let's see it. People are honking. We're getting road raged. She has her hands crossed. Daisy likes to cross her hands. It's like one of the most cute things you'll ever see. She likes to keep her hands crossed. See that? That's like her thing. I'm gonna crash. Now we have to call the vet. Fuck. Daisy, we forgot to get more dope. We forgot to get... fucking forgot to get the dope. God. We forgot the dope. We're gonna have to go find a plug in the fucking streets of Van Nuys now.
Calls are recorded for quality assurance. If this is an emergency, please press 1. If you are
It is. It's an emergency.
It's
Daisy. She's in an
All calls
emergency.
are recorded for quality assurance.
See how she crosses her hands? Okay, isn't that nice of her?
Studio City Animal Hospital. This is Heather. How can I help you?
Oh, hello. I just had Daisy get a new bandage. And I forgot to get her some more drugs, you know? I don't know what she's on. But I spilled a little bit of it, so I'm out of it. Because I spilled some.
Is this the pain medication that you've been giving her?
Yeah?
Yeah, I can put a note in for the doctor. It does need to have an authorization, but I can send a note saying you're wanting to refill that, and we'll send your message once everything's done.
Yeah, tell her to refill it, and then I'll pick it up sometime.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just it has to have a doctor approval, so I can send it to one of the doctors to review, and we'll let you know once that process is complete.
I think Dr. Seema's doing it, and also they didn't tell me how long she needs to take pain medication, but
It's as needed
as
for
needed.
pain and discomfort. Yeah.
Okay, I think she, I don't know. I should probably get some more, only because I spilled a little bit of it, so.
Yeah, I can put the refill request in for the doctor.
Okay, thank you. And then,
Okay, yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll let you know once that process is done.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. I also think Daisy could just have dope if she wants to have dope. Okay, maybe she's not in pain. Maybe she's addicted. Maybe she wants to be high. She's old. She can be high if I want her to be high. That's up to us, Daisy. She looks like she's withering in pain to me. Daisy, we can have dope if we want to have dope. Okay? Fill the goddamn medicine. It's got to be approved by the doctor. No, it doesn't. I did spill her medicine, though. I actually did spill the medicine, so. Yeah, can you believe people are honking at Daisy? How dare they? How dare they? Daisy, how dare they? Honey, say hi. She's so sleepy. Sleepy. Are you sleepy? Let's go in bus lane only so we can just go around everybody. You know what I mean? Bus lane only. Fuck these people. I think I know this guy. He's gonna want to road rage with me. Watch, Daisy. You go back to bed, honey. We're driving in the bus lane only. It's like a priority. Look. Look. Oh, I knew he was gonna try and beat me. Bus lane only. Then what are these cars? Get out of the bus lane, you knuckleheads. We got a tired cat here. Oh, look at her. Shit. I saw the hottest chick ever in my life at the vet. Daisy, you know she was hot. Then this guy had a dog that looked like Crypto from Superman, and it was some gay guy. He was hitting on me. Why won't the hot chicks hit on me? Daisy? Daisy, you're supposed to make that happen. I'm gonna get a collar and put it on Daisy, and the collar's gonna say, my dad is an eligible bachelor, and you should be in love with my dad. And yeah, my dad is that ugly guy carrying me around, but that's my dad. Oh, look at you, Daisy. Oh, honey. You look so sweet, babe. That's a good question. I did not get my free continental breakfast today, but I'm gonna live stream that. I am gonna live stream. And by the way, Big Brother isn't live on Sundays. They're only live on eviction night. The only night Big Brother is live is on eviction night. When they bring in a fucking audience and shit, you know, so the people come out and they're like, yay, and there's like 12 knuckleheads in the audience. That's on Thursday nights. That's the only time they're live. They're live at 5 p.m. on Thursdays, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Standing out there yesterday, they weren't fucking live. That's all pre-taped. What night is eviction night? Thursdays. Thursday night is eviction night. And that's when they drive an audience in there. And also, what else was I gonna say about that? Forgot what I was saying, Daisy. Fuck. Also, do they have head of household right after? No, they don't. They used to. They used to. They used to have live head of household right after an eviction. They don't do that no more. That fucking girl who won head of household on yesterday's episode, which was not live, it's a pre-tape thing. She's literally not built for this game. She's mousy and afraid, and all these people are typical Gen Z, afraid to even be playing this game. They don't even have the balls that are required to play this game. She's just a mousy, intimidated Gen Z who has no business being the head of household in a pet playroom. You know what I mean? Oh, I shouldn't do any spoilers. You know what? For people who haven't caught up, I'm sorry if I'm doing a spoiler. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, Gary. Yeah. She has no business. They're just letting this Rachel coast right to the win. And I hate this Rachel. And I was thinking about how I was dogging Julie Chen yesterday. And I'm becoming even more angry about it. You know, because I haven't been angry about it since 2018. Julie Chen is a fucking enabler of sexual assault predator, aka rapist. Her husband literally sexually assaulted multiple women, if not dozens of women, in his power position at CBS. And there is a country song that somebody sings that says, "Stand by your man." And you can stand by your man. But when you kind of put your thumb in the nose of the victims, what's that saying? What is that saying? Anyway, that one Vicky chick I blocked, she was really starting to annoy me. And I know you guys like Vicky or Julie Chen. I get it. Everybody loves Julie Chen. I get it. I don't like her because I know women who, if your husband cheated on you one time, would fucking throw him out on his fucking head. He not only cheated on her dozens of times, but his cheating consisted of rape. That's fucking unbelievable. And she couldn't leave him because if she left him because of what he did, she would lose her job as the host of Big Brother. And that's all I was trying to explain to people. I was talking about nepotism. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about people who get jobs who didn't earn them or don't deserve them. You know what I mean? In the great words of Stephen A. Smith, Julie Chen started that race on third base. She didn't hit a fucking triple. You know what I mean? She was dating a fucking a Weinstein wannabe rapist fucking executive. And he gave her the job. Oh, my wife is going to be the host of this show because I'm the most powerful executive and producer of this show at this network. That's all I was trying to explain. You don't have to hate Julie Chen personally, but you have to hate the game and you have to hate the player. And you have to hate the fact that she dismissed all of the victims and said that the victims were liars. She took the side of her husband. She said, I believe less. I think all of these dozens and dozens of girls and women who said they were sexually assaulted by him are liars. That's what Julie Chen said. It's one thing if your husband cheated one time and you were like, I don't believe he cheated one time. But when dozens of people come forward with accusations, that's a different story. She was going to lose her fucking lifestyle. In fact, she wasn't going to lose her lifestyle because she would have got half of his fucking money anyway in a divorce. She was going to lose her job as the host of The Talk. She was going to lose her job as the host of Big Brother. She was going to lose all of the celebrity power play positions that her husband gave her. Because without Les Moonves, she doesn't get any of those jobs. And that's all I was trying to explain yesterday. That's all I was saying. That's all I brought up. I brought it up, and some people didn't like it. And again, she seems like a nice enough woman. She's figured out after all these years how to be an okay host. She's not even a terrible host at this point. I was just trying to explain that the bitch started on third base and never hit a triple. You know what I mean? She didn't start at home plate with the bat in her hand. That's a Stephen A. Smith analogy. I think it's pretty good. It's a sports analogy. You know what I'm saying? You know, give that hosting job to somebody who grew up their whole life passionate about that industry and being that and went to school for it and auditioned hundreds of times to get a job and fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking worked hard, pounded the pavement, paid their dues. The bitch paid no dues. No, I'm going to this. Eventually, I got to take Daisy home because she's tired of riding around. She's been riding around with me for like 3 hours today, and she's not happy because we had to put a new bandage on her foot. Look, she's got a new bandage. It's right there. It's a new bandage. And I got to see the wound, right? I made them show me her foot. I saw the stitches, and it doesn't look as bad as I thought. You know what I mean? Like her new mob name is like Three Fingers McGillicuddy or something. She's like the reverse. She's like opposite of a polydactyl cat. Hi, honey. You don't think anyone minded hating on Julie? That one Vicky girl did. Oops. Shit, my bad. Sorry. Here's some guy's gonna yell at me. Here, look at my cat. Look, you guys, I have a cat. Look at my cat. The best way to diffuse road rage is to say, look at my cat. Look at my cat. That one girl, Vicky, was really pissed. And then I hit her little circle and I noticed she didn't even follow the page. So I was like, you know what? To be honest with you, the reason I blocked her is because people like that who don't follow the page but are disagreeing with you and then you're saying bad things about someone, they report your page and then sure enough, it gets taken down because for harassment and bullying, when in fact, I was not harassing or bullying Julie Chen. I was just stating the facts. But that's what Vicky would have done if I would have kept on with Vicky and kept on with Vicky. She doesn't follow the page. She was just there to hate on what she ran into, heard me talking shit about Julie Chen. She would have reported me for bullying Julie Chen. And that's what would have happened. So I blocked her out. That's all. I don't normally block people out. In fact, I'm really good about letting people out. In fact, I don't want to say who, but I did run into another streamer. I was gonna go live last night and I didn't after Big Brother, but I was talking to a streamer. I don't want to say who it was, but we were talking about. We'll talk about that later. I'll talk about that later. Daisy feels better. Yeah, I might get a mask, like a special needs mask, where I drive around where it looks like I have Down syndrome. But like one of those masks that look real. You know what I'm saying? Like a real mask. You guys, I'm not really a Scientology troll, right? So I went down by the Church of Scientology, walked right up to the door after my Aussie one, and there's Twilla and Shannon and people in there. They don't even shut the door on me. So I think Twilla likes me, actually. Daisy, we have to pick up some things at the store here at Petco, okay? What do you want to get? You want to get some cat treats? What do you want to get? Yeah, cat treats. We'll get some cat treats. I think Twilla has a crush on me. I just thought I would show Daisy off for a little bit, you guys. Let me just look at the chat real quick before I go to Petco, Daisy. Oh, there's Miss Daisy doing good. Look at Miss Daisy. She can tell I'm getting treats. I'm buying her some treats. Look at her new cast. I'm gonna sign it. It's gonna say, I'm Daisy Blue. I broke my arm. I got a cast and no one would sign it. She got a new cast. I thought Shannon liked me, but she shut me down the other day. You know? Hello, Richard. I was just looking at comments. You guys, I can't read these tiny baby comments. The print is like a 1/16 of an inch big. Like, on TikTok, you can swipe over and there's like 1/4-inch print that you can read. Yeah, Shannon shut the door on me the other day, but then I went back 2 days later, a couple days ago, and whenever it was, and Twilla, I put my phone right on them. I recorded them from the door. They wouldn't even shut the door. So I think I have to start yelling, cold, 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 cold. Miss Daisy. Okay, I have to get Miss Daisy some Petco treats and then drive her home. She's got another 3 miles of driving to do, and I've kept her out of the house too long, you guys. I think Twilla, I don't know, but the reason I was mentioning that is because, you know, I'm friends with all of the Scientology protesters, and there's like about a dozen solid protesters. And can you read the caps lock? Much better. Fuck, the caps lock is so much better. Fixa. That is so much easier to read. But on TikTok, you can like swipe over. I'm gonna have to Google that. Hold on. Can you make the text larger in the comments during a YouTube live ? No, you cannot directly change the font size of the live chat comments on YouTube. The text sizes in the live chat is determined by the viewer's device settings and cannot be controlled by the streamer or YouTube itself. However, viewers can adjust their own device settings to make the text larger. What? Like changing the font size in their phone settings. What? According to Google Help for an Android. Sounds like on Androids. This video shows how to change the font size in your phone settings. Oh, so you guys have the power to make your text bigger if you wanted. That's crazy. There are a lot of old men on here. Exactly. Ain't none of them can read the damn letters. YouTube's got some work to do. Anyway, I gotta take Daisy home, and then hopefully I can find something to do. There's been some interesting things going on, but downtown, I've been missing it. I gotta go back downtown. That's where the action is. Let's be honest. Yeah, give Daisy a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Big. Say hi. Look at her pink paw. I always called her Pink Paw because she's got pink paw pads. Pink paw! I'm pissing her off right now. Can we show our pink paw? Pink paw! Woo! I also call her Paint Tip Tail. Look. She's got one of those tails that looks like it got dipped in a can of paint. Paint Tip Tail! Hi, Paint Tip Tail. I've been threatening to cut it off with scissors her whole life. My ex-girlfriend would get pissed. I would go, I'm gonna cut the white part off her tail so it's just raccoon only. And she'd be like, don't you dare, don't you dare. And I never would. But look at the paint tip tail. She dipped it right in a paint bucket. Beep. Are you getting pissed? I am following Spencer Pratt's conspiracy on the fires. Yes. Yes, indeed, I am. Yes, indeed. Do you guys know, if you went and watched the video of me on the house taking down Christmas lights the morning of the fire, and you can see how big the fire is when I spotted it, I didn't spot it until I heard a fire truck. But I was thinking about this the other day. Check it out. I got there that morning at like 8 a.m. to start taking the Christmas lights down at Lainey's house. I'm not going to say the rest of her name. And if I would have started on the roof instead of the trees down on the ground, do you know that I could have stopped the entire fucking city from burning down? Because I would have most likely spotted the fire with enough time to extinguish it. I was just thinking about that the other day. It's pretty wild. If I had just switched my fucking, you know, I don't know. I just didn't feel like moving the ladders that early. Actually, it's the thing is I didn't want to wake them up at like 8. So I was doing the trees out front downstairs. And I didn't want to bother them with the gate until like 10. And then so after I bothered them at 10:30 with the gate, I pulled the ladder in. The first thing I did was went up on the roof. And as I was putting the ladder against the house, I heard some fire engines, like 5 of them. I was like, I wonder where they're going. And when I got on the roof, that's when you see the video. You see me going, hey, look, there's the Pacific Ocean. And then I pan over and you can see the fire. I literally would have spotted that fire. And if you watch the video, you'll know. I would have spotted that fire from the roof. If I would have spotted it an hour earlier. Well, here's what's going on, you guys. You know that 2 cities burned down, right? Basically, Altadena burnt down, clearly caused by Edison Electric. It's on video, okay? Pacific Palisades burned down, clearly caused by a fire previously from 12 days earlier. I don't know if you guys know that, but 12 days before the fires, there was a fire where the fire started. They didn't put it out good enough. Whatever that means. It wasn't extinguished properly. And so the Pacific Palisades fire started because you remember that was the Santa Ana wind event. We had 100-mile-an-hour winds. If you go watch the video I keep talking about, you'll see how windy it is on the roof. A lot of people were asking me what business I had. I had to tie my ladders. I have like an 80-pound fucking ladder. I had to tie that to the fucking gutter because the wind was trying to blow the ladder off the fucking side of the house. It was windy as fuck. I had no business even going on a roof. And so the wind where the fire was 2 weeks before was so strong that it uncovered hot embers that they didn't properly extinguish. So in my opinion, I believe that story. So the wind started the fire, and the wind spread the fire. Spencer Pratt claims that he didn't see a single fire truck until 5 p.m. that day. Well, he's an idiot, because I was filming fire trucks racing in teams of 12 to 15 trucks at 10:30 a.m. racing up his hill. Okay? Racing up his fucking hill. They were racing up his hill like 12, a convoy of fire trucks. And there's videos of him previously, if you scroll through, where he says, me and Heidi were in here till 5 p.m. We didn't hear a single fucking siren. Bullshit. I got down off of that roof and filmed more. I filmed, there were helicopters. There were fire trucks. There was one reservoir that was empty. But that didn't stop the firefight. That didn't stop helicopters from swooping into the ocean and dumping water. There were plenty of other fire hydrants that were working. The fucking 100 mile per hour winds were unstoppable. Go start a fire in your fireplace, and as soon as it goes out and there's only embers, put some wood on it, and then go down close to it and blow on the hot embers and see how fast that kicks the fire up. That's what it was. It was like God. You know, people always like to say God. It was like God was blowing on the fire. You understand what I'm saying? But listen, a lot of people love Spencer, so I stay out of that. And I'm talking about it right now on YouTube. I don't talk about him on TikTok. A lot of our followers on TikTok follow Spencer and they love him, and I see them commenting and supporting him. And he did lose his home. And his dad lost his home. And I know he grew up in a rich neighborhood. I know he's a bit of a... I'm not a big fan. Okay? His lot is still worth $2 million. So it's not like they can't sell their lot, right? So I just stay out of it. I stay out of it. They're suing the city. Congratulations. Let's see what happens for them. Maybe I would be fighting with them if I lost my home. But this is what I was trying to tell you guys. Yeah, Santa Ana Winds did it. The Edison Electric has made an agreement that they're rolling out next month. Every single person who lost their home in Altadena is being offered a settlement. So you have the option. This is not Palisades. This is not Spencer Pratt. This is Altadena, where they proved Edison started the fire. And then the winds, exacerbated it. What does exacerbate mean? I know I used it right, but what's the true meaning? Anyway, so you're going to be offered a lot of money from Edison in August. And what I'm hearing is you should take the money. Because if you don't take that settlement and you decide to sue Edison, like everybody who won't take the settlement, they're going to drag that out. And you're going to end up suing them for 10 years before you ever see any money. So you can either wait 10 years on your lawsuit, or you can take the fucking settlement they're going to offer you next month. Normally cat dads give you the ick. Yeah, I've heard that from women before. I'm not your typical cat dad, though. I'm not your typical cat dad. Right, Daisy? Right, Daisy? We'll bust you up. See how scared she is? I will bust you up. She's completely not scared. And I know you guys think she's awake because you see her eye cracked like that. She is sound asleep right now. She sleeps with her eyes partially open. Watch. Daisy, wake up. Were you sleeping? Yeah, I don't know what the settlement's going to be, but I say take the money and run. Let's see how much money they offer people. Daisy don't give any shits. She got this big club foot. It's a big club foot. All right, I got to go get her some treats. I'm at Petco, you guys. I'm not going to go live in Petco. And then we got to drive her back home. Hi, honey. Say goodbye. Hey, baby. Here. Stop it. All right, let me go find something to do. Jeez. Hey, can you say goodbye to the people? Say goodbye.